Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to the Imperial Balloons channel, where we strive to make you feel like royalty during all your special occasions. So in today's video we are going to be doing a balloon wall, and the colors that we're using are all by Sempertex. We have Reflex Gold, Fashion Black, and I believe this was Fashion Fuchsia. Yeah, for sure, Fashion Fuchsia. So as you can see, this was an at-home setup, and I decided to do most of the prep beforehand because I believe this day I had another booking after this as well, so I had to make sure that I had enough time on site to finish. So I basically constructed the whole wall in 3 pieces, so the middle piece and then the 2 side pieces, and then I'm just attaching them on site right now. I also, as you can see, already attached a lot of the 5 inches. This setup actually had some light up numbers in front of it, so I wanted to make sure to kind of start with filling in all the gaps by already adding those 5 inches throughout the pieces that I was prepping. Now let's get into the biggest hiccup. Well, not hiccup, but the biggest challenge with this setup, and even with the setup after this. So this was a very hot weekend here in the Netherlands. We don't have that too often, but when we do, it is just hell for us balloon artists. Now, because this was an indoor setup, I had a little bit more options, right? Because I think everybody in the industry now knows that high shine is not good for outdoors in the direct sun. So I've been trying to figure out what the best high shine is, and especially because of where I live and not a lot of options being available to me, I had to kind of play around with it and figure out what was going to be the best option. So the balloons at this point, as you can probably tell a little bit, are pretty oxidized, and I discussed it with the client, and they also felt like it would be a lot prettier if the balloons were shiny. So I didn't have high shine with me. I actually refused to buy it because I feel like it's just way too expensive, and there must be an alternative out there that is not going to break the bank. So I also saw on TikTok that a lot of people have been using tire shine as well, so that is actually what I brought to this setup. Now, the tire shine works great for me. I've also tested it outdoors, and I feel like the balloons are less prone to shrinking with this product, but I haven't been able to test it out as much as I would like to, just because of the way the weather is set up over here. So for now, I'm definitely going to be using the tire shine as my main type of balloon shine, because again, I've used it outdoors and the balloons shrunk, but it took a lot longer for them to get to a bad state. This also is in an aerosol can, so you don't have to wait for it to dry, and you don't have to deal with the drippings that you have with high shine. The one thing that it has in common with high shine is that you will get slippery floors, but this client in particular just took a mop after I was done and she cleaned the floors, and it was all safe after that. I would say that if you're gonna use it indoors, you have to be sure to ventilate the area, so that is just something that you're gonna have to take with a grain of salt. I'm definitely curious to see what type of balloon shine you guys use. I've seen a lot of shines that I am in, well, it's actually one particular shine that I'm interested in, but I haven't been able to get my hands on it. I am hoping to do so for next summer and see how that works for me. So yeah, if you're a balloon artist, definitely leave your favorite high shine in the comment section below, and I'm most definitely interested in high shines that are good for outdoors, that can be in direct sun and not cause the balloons to just pop or shrink or just end up looking a mess. So let's get back to the setup. At this point, I am going to start attaching a little bit more filler balloons. This also had a jumbo balloon that went with the order with some text on it, and then a tissue paper tassel. I had a lot of fun DIYing that. I think those videos are up already, so definitely check that out if you are interested. Also, for the base, I guess the base or the structure, whatever you want to call it, I used IKEA lamps. So there's 3, there's 1 in the middle and then 2 on the sides. And then here I'm just placing my light up numbers, and then doing some more filling, making sure that all the gaps in the numbers are filled up and that there are no more gaps in the balloon wall in and of itself. I like the shape as well, so please let me know what you think about that too. And I guess that's it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all social media platforms at imperialballoons.ac. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I'll catch you in the next video.